What is the point of an appendix theory?
No one
I know-
knows.
I know the answer
'Cause-
to this.
Of
Can you
course you
tell
do,
me?
David. You're a medical expert.
Because I think it.
So,
all I know about
no-
it is it just kills you if it explodes.
No,
Well,
I watched a video on this.
I mean, I
actually
feel
has-
like
It
Go
has
ahead.
helpful bacteria that helps with digestion.
digestion.
Wow.
Getting your wisdom teeth out took your ability to speak properly.
Oh no, that's just because I have my Invisalign in right now.
Oh, Invisalign. So that makes two One Last Year podcast hosts who have gotten their wisdom teeth out, which is pretty gnarly, if I do say so myself. David's apparently in so much pain. He's like had to be rolled into the room so he could record this. He can't
Yeah.
actually walk. He's in that much pain.
Yeah, I'm actually in a wheelchair right now.
He is that you don't know. He specially modified his gaming chair so he could roll around the house in it. Dude, that'd be awesome.
were-
Yeah, we
Were
put
you
in
still,
like a
like-
little elevator.
Were you still high from the surgery when you were posting those stories on Monday?
Oh,
I don't remember
100%.
what you said, but
Yeah,
you were saying what?
100%. Yeah,
I can
100%.
tell.
Wait, I never
Yeah,
saw those
what-
stories.
I
Yeah,
am
one of
not
them was like-
drowsier.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah,
know what that means.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's
But-
because I deleted it like an hour later.
I think it's a very good thing that I did not like grab my phone or try to use it while I was after waking up from getting my teeth removed. I don't know what I
Dude,
would have done.
I don't know how they don't. I feel like
You
that's
were
what they
so
should do to
freaky,
like people they want to talk, like FBI criminals. If they still have their wisdom teeth,
I'm
they should
pretty
just
sure that's illegal.
no. If they
Well,
have
like,
their
to-
wisdom teeth in, they just like you know
You don't need to have your
flange
wisdom
with the
teeth taken
system
out
to get
to
them
like talk weird. You just
to
put
get
it
them
in
to think
anesthesia.
that their wisdom teeth need taken out, and then they get put under, and they put like a legally amount a little bit more of the dose.
No, that's not legal.
then
You
they just,
can't
like-
It's
No,
just a
the-
big
the hi-
coincidence.
How is that not the same?
No,
No, how is that
the
not
higher-
the same as, first of all, not being able to lie under oath? Second of all, how's that not the same as like putting a wire on somebody and getting somebody to
Lying
talk?
under oath is only a crime if you actually get caught lying.
Also, you have to be under oath for that.
But why is it illegal to tell the truth under anesthesia?
Because
Okay.
you can't drug people. Like
Yeah, but what if they need their wisdom teeth removed, and you just
Exactly.
coincidentally send some agents after they get them removed? You
Take
get, hey,
them
you give 100% off the surgery too.
I think Ian is the expert here. Actually, I think Ian might have a better answer than I do.
That Jacob was. I was gonna say exactly what Jacob just said.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like give the educated answer on why you can't do that.
It's just a big coincidence that we just happened to show up when you got your wisdom teeth out. I didn't know you were drugged, so then they just start questioning him.
Oh, so
Or if
you
they-
walked like some two detectives just happened to walk into like a surgery room, and they're like, "Whoa, we must be in the wrong room." Oh shoot! Can we ask this guy some questions just coincidentally? Like we're not doing it on
What are the
purpose.
What
And
are
if the patient, if he already has his wisdom teeth out, then I don't know. Tell the doctors to be like, "Hey, you need your wisdom teeth back. We gotta put them back in. Get a new surgery."
That is.
Yeah, I used to also be jealous of kids who got their tonsils out in preschool. Because that's
Why?
like, I don't know, because I just wanted it. Because I wanted to be drugged, probably. Because I got a cavity filled and it was really cool one time. That was the peak of my life, watching Thor Ragnarok under drugs.
Oh, I
But
think you talked about that. Yeah.
I talked about that at least 3 times.
I do.
I don't know. I know Bentley Holyoke got his tonsils out in the kindergarten grade, and that was the first time I got to experience jealousy. It was a learning lesson.
That's the first time you were ever jealous.
Mhm.
Your eyes
Yeah,
turned
someone-
green.
Someone had to have surgery, and I was like, "Shit, I want that. That looks cool as fuck."
I don't think that's a normal response to that, but maybe it is. I don't know. I just remember distinctly when I was younger, maybe about like 10, like about 10, I had recently gotten my braces off for the first time, and I was just at this pool. I don't even know who the girl was. I don't know who she was at all, but so there was this girl, and she was talking about like getting some braces. She was like, "Oh man, I'm so excited to get my braces on. It's gonna be so much fun." I had to have sounded like a war veteran. I'm like, "No, it's terrible. You're not gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be the worst experience of your life." And I was like, "Do you like chewing gum? Do you like chewing gum?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, say goodbye. Say goodbye to that." So, I think I ruined her day when I did that.
I love that.
Dude, when I first got my braces on for the second time, the first day, like an hour after I got them on, I was eating like some Cheetos and they broke. Like I don't
Braces
know.
broke. Well, oh, it was the day of.
It was the day of.
Oh yeah, you probably should not have been eating Cheetos.
No, no, I was a
Respectfully.
appointative individual. I listened to the doctor's orders. He told me I only needed like 2 hours after I got them on. But the first time I got my braces off,
Yeah,
I
2
was
hours to eat
imagining
like normal solid food. It's not really crunchy food.
they're
right?
like styrofoam though. I don't even know. But
Cheetos are not
the first time I got my braces off, the whole time I had braces on, I thought I would be like, I was imagining getting my braces off. I thought I'd, walk up the red carpet with, trumpets playing and stuff. And, oh, you're getting your braces off. This is a great experience for you. You've been 2 years under this tyranny. And you get to have them off. But they had to open up the orthodontist on like a Sunday or something. They're not usually open. And it was literally a dark and stormy day, like morning, that I got my braces off. And it was this old dude with like really cold hands who I'd never seen at the orthodontist before, and he just slammed my braces off in like 4 minutes.
And one of his
flat.
hands was replaced with a mechanical saw blade, and he was. You sound like
Dude.
you had a horror movie experience, like a jigsaw moment.
It was scary, dude. They didn't turn the lights on in the orthodontist. They turned the one light above me on.
Oh, I've had orthodontist appointments like that, where it's
That
like
was-
they just don't turn the lights on for whatever reason.
It was really cool. I wish I could do it again.
What?
That was kind of sick.
That is not an experience you should wish to do again.
Getting braces off.
Dude, and then they hog-tied me to the chair and put a muzzle on me and were like saw blade. They were implanting mechanical pieces into me.
David, did you ever have braces, or did you just do a Invisalign?
No, so I had braces for like 4 years. And then I got my braces off and I wasn't supposed to have Invisalign, except about a year later I went in just for like a checkup, and they're like, "Oh, you need Invisalign because they screwed up your retainer." So basically one of my bottom like front 4 teeth is like sticking out. So it
Oh,
looks
I know.
normal from the
You got crackhead teeth, dude. Shit.
Yeah, so I've had Invisalign, and I'm going in tomorrow to get scanned for a new set of Invisalign. So
How does
I'm
What do
just
you-
what?
What do you
Someone.
mean you get scanned? Like,
Oh, they put like
They-
a scanner in your mouth and they go, and they get like a model of your teeth.
because Invisalign is for rich people like David?
that is true.
How does
Honestly,
Invisalign work? 'Cause, like,
so you get like a big old box of retainers, and then you basically wear them like each like set for like 10 days or so, and then you move on, and it just slowly moves your teeth.
So it's like they
I don't-
scan your teeth. So like the first one's just like a retainer, like a regular one, where it's like
Yeah.
fit to your teeth, but then it
Mhm.
slowly just fixes them in like
Yeah.
I didn't know how that worked. That's cool. I thought they just gave you like a hunk of plastic with straight
Oh.
teeth and just slam your teeth into these.
No.
They
4 months.
also, at least for me, they cut holes, not holes. They cut into my teeth though. So they've been shaving my teeth to like make them fit a certain way.
Whoa,
Ew.
that's pretty. I think I have sensitive teeth
I mean, I
because I
guess-
can't drink cold bottled water.
I mean, I don't ever feel it when they cut it, and they don't put me on any drugs or anything. So
you're trying to scare him.
Aren't teeth made out of Aren't teeth made out of fingernails? Like the
What?
same thing.
I made out of bone.
I'm pretty. Oh, they are made of bone. You're right. Sorry.
Goofy goober.
Welcome to Sawyer's educational podcast. Dude, when I got my braces on the second time, the guy who was doing the scan of my teeth, I think he was new. They literally told me, oh, he's new, by the way. And it was very clear because I think it was like I was his first time using the scanner because he had that thing in my mouth, and he was like just and he's like, oh shit, I missed a spot. Oh, I missed it again. Let me just. I'm like, damn, bro, this can't be that hard.
This dude
Dude,
sucks.
the retainer like juice, the pink like retainer sludge they have to put in your mouth sucks so bad, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
What? No.
The sludge
Oh, yeah, I know
to
what you
mold the
mean.
retainer. What's your opinion on that?
That's like
dude?
a really old way of doing it.
Yeah,
I-
That's how
I-
That's how Cirque does it.
I only had to do that once.
That's how Dad did it.
and
That's
that
how
was
I
the
do it.
first time I got braces. I had to put my teeth in the
That's bad.
sludge.
Yeah, dude, they get like the metal like spatula with the sludge in it, and then it's always barely too wide to fit in your mouth, so they gotta like hawk your mouth open.
Yeah,
And
hawk to
then
it.
I've never had I've never had an experience where they place it like right on my teeth. So it's always they put like the sharp metal edge into my gum and like slam it in there. And then they have to hold it
Hell
there
yeah.
for 2.5 minutes and then it suctions off. That's the worst experience.
Dude, can I talk about Hall Pass 6?
Oh yeah,
Go
I liked
for
it. It was
Oh,
good.
who watched it between the three of you? All right, Ian, I hate you, and I never want to speak to you ever again. Get off my podcast. Don't
That's
actually.
fair,
I
actually.
love you. Anyways, what am I saying right now? Oh, so you saw that? Very clearly a group project, right? You two.
Yes.
So basically, what it was is my last project. Well, technically not. We still have one more project in Digital Productions, but this one I can say definitively will not be on my channel because all it is like a reflection.
It's a
Like
porno.
reflect on the 7 videos you made. Like I'm not posting that. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this one was pretty good. This one was also pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Just make a
All
YouTube
of them
short.
were. You would just glaze them all.
Yeah,
Dude, you could actually make a YouTube short. Do a blind ranking. That'd be
Blind
so
rank-
sick.
like ranking them all, but I don't know what comes next. Ranking
Yeah,
my
that'd be
YouTube
actually so
videos.
funny.
I don't know how I would put that together. I need to be like a random number generator or something. But for our last video, the whole class was put into 2 groups. And your goal was to make like a TV show. It was titled TV show, but it was more supposed to be like a TV channel where you had an intro, which I made, and then it was supposed to feature everything. Like what we had in our order was like Caden had like a cooking show segment, and then we had like a commercial break, and then we had something else which didn't actually happen. I'll get into it. You probably could tell based on what I was talking about in the video, and then we had like another commercial, and then the last scene was like a game show segment. And the project was very upsetting to me at first because I assumed going into it that I would be editing everything, like all the footage. But that's not true. Everyone had to edit their own individual parts. And then all the in the final video, there's like in between segments of me in front of a green screen, right? Those I added in last minute. I recorded those the day the video was supposed to be like turned in because I was like, man, this video 1 isn't long enough, and 2, it needs something. It needs something.
Video
Did you record
sucks.
those? Did you record those in like the Pride room? It didn't look like your.
It's Miss Manjako's green screen room.
Oh yeah, yeah. It
I-
didn't look like your house.
I was like, I need like the video needs something to tie everything together because the other group was already finished with theirs, and I've already seen it. They haven't seen mine yet unless they watched it on YouTube. So we're gonna show that after spring break. But we already watched theirs, and what I'll say about their video is that it doesn't really make sense because it's literally just one person's part, and then another person's, and then another person's, and then another person's, and then it ends. There's no like in betweens. There's no transitions. You know what I mean?
So yeah, your job was. What were you actually assigned? Because you said your job was to edit it. So who did the editing on that one and just slammed them all in a row?
Well, like they did, like there's the same thing. Like each person in that group edited their parts individually, and then whoever was in charge of making the intro, because I made the intro for ours.
So
just
you were
put it
the
all
intro
together.
and the put it together.
Yeah, so my job was to make the intro and then put it all together. I wasn't required to make those in between bits of me in front of the green screen. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a joke in the video, and you can see it in the intro. One of our group members, she may or may not have just been gone the entire week we were supposed to do the project. So her part just was not done and not turned in. So I did a joke where I edited the intro so her name says redacted instead of her actual name. And then like there's a bit in the video of me going like, yeah, she's not even fucking here. It's called Hall Pass 6 and there's only 5 of us. What the?
How'd you get the footage of her in the intro?
I kept the footage of her in the intro because
How'd you record that if she was gone?
Well, because she was there the week before, because we recorded the intro like the Friday the week before. Well, she was, but then
So how did she get a grade then?
it's simple.
Really didn't.
She got a 0.
How is she ever gonna be able to make that up?
I don't know. Maybe she can still turn in a part and just get docked points. I don't know. It won't
Put a
be in the final
timestamp
product.
is where it should go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me about this project when you first assigned it, and you were really underselling it. So I wasn't looking forward to much when I clicked on the video, but you did a damn good job. Everybody in that video was great. I liked it.
There was a big issue. Everyone in that video is a senior, except for Matthew Mortaboy, who was the last part. He was the game show bit. I maybe shouldn't touch a computer ever again in his life. For one, and those aren't even my words. Those are the words.
I don't even remember what that part was
Those
about.
are the words of Ricky Trudeau. For one, he does not have his email or his password to his Chromebook memorized. He needs to look at it every time. Like,
He's got the little sheet from middle school.
oh my. Like, there was a point where I needed him to log into my desktop. I was like, hey, can you come over here real quick? And he's like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, can you log in, please, on your account? And he's like, hold on, I'll be right back.
Did
And
he
went to
move
his-
here recently, or is he
No,
a veteran?
I'm family friends with this kid.
He's a freshman, but even still, I feel like he should
I-
know
I-
that.
Oh, I
I've-
thought he was a junior.
No, he's
No, he's
been
a
here
That's
for
not
forever.
good still.
But then, basically, when we recorded his bit was the game show bit, which was really short. It came time to record, and he wanted me to be the one recording, which I was. And I was like, all right, what's the plan, buddy? Because he had to make a storyboard and turn it in. Like, you were also supposed to make the storyboard for your own part and the script for your own part. And he's like, yeah, let me show you my storyboard real quick. I'm like, all right, let me see it. He shows me his Chromebook. All it says is, ask 3 Scooby-Doo questions. All right, buddy. What are the questions? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. I don't even think he knows the names of the Scooby-Doo characters. Because when he asked the question, like the first one, the question was, why does Fred always go with Daphne? If you watch the video back, he struggles with Daphne. He's like, why does Fred always go with the Daphne?
With Daffy Duck.
I'm like, do you
Wait,
not know
hold
the
on.
characters in Scooby-Doo? But then I gave him the footage. I sent it to him and was like, all right, make sure to get that edited and send it to me once you're done. And I should have had this pulled up beforehand so I could show it. Hold on. I'm trying to find something. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? No. I'll find it in a second, but he sent me his footage and was like, we've got a problem here. I'm like, all right, what's the problem? Let me pull up the footage. He pulls up the footage, and somehow he managed to green screen out his red hoodie instead of the green screen itself. And I'm like, how the hell did you manage this? We had a project, the previous project, which I made the Condiment Bandit for, you were required to use a green screen. So I'm like, how? You should know how to do this.
He didn't learn anything from that project.
Please, where is it?
Did you have to re-record it? Because I just found he's wearing a brown hoodie in this.
It's more like I say red. It's like I don't know what color.
Okay.
It's
I
the
thought you were
same
gonna say you
footage.
had to re-record it.
No.
You found the lost tapes.
Look at that. How did he manage this?
That's
Why did he turn that in?
No. he
No,
sent it to
no,
me
that's not in
and
the
was-
video.
He sent it to me and was like, "We got a problem," and I was like,
oh,
"Okay,
shit.
okay,
I think I
here
see
we
the
go."
problem.
So the next
Little
day in
bears
class,
wallow.
all of us gathered around his computer and we're like, all right, we're going to edit your part of the video here together. And so we had him re-edit it. But then the problem was, I showed him how to properly like cut down the footage. So he took out all the, like the in-betweens, right? Of like the, all right, 3, 2, 1, action, right? And I'm like, the class was nearing the end. And I was over at my seat doing something, so I was like, "Hey, all right, is the video good?" And he's like, "Yep." And I'm like, "Did you cut up all the footage right? Does it look good?" And he's like, "Yep, it looks good." And I'm like, "All right, send it to me." And it wasn't until I got home that I actually pulled up that version, and I watched it, and I realized he did not cut up the footage properly. You could hear me say 3, 2, 1, action every single time. So
He didn't want to insult you to cut out your part of the video, dude.
So I went
understand where
back
he's
into
coming
class
from.
the next day, which was the same day I recorded the green screen bits. I'm like, listen, man, we still got more work to do. And he's like, what? You said it looked good. I asked you if you thought it was good. He didn't even watch it. I'm like, did you at least like sit back and watch through your part to make sure it looked good before sending it to me? Mm-mm. All right. But then he eventually got it done and got it to me, and it certainly is a segment of the video. But hey, all past 5, I suppose. There it is. Amazing group project. I've had worse group projects, and it was fun. I still enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Ricky's part was funny. His trailer for a movie, that was like what his commercial was supposed to be, like a trailer. And I like the part where he's like, "Somebody stop that plane!" No! Like, I thought that was funny what he did with his face.
I'll watch it right now.
Caden's part was also really good. His cooking segment. I don't know why he made it really sexual at one point. You remember that part?
Yeah, I remember the cooking part.
There's a segment where he's spreading like the yogurt around, and it just cuts to like the camera like beneath him. Like, you know, why don't I just like the camera's like right here, and he's like, "Oh yeah," like, why? I don't. Hey, cinema. What can I say?
It's good
But-
stuff.
Yeah, man, great group project. I hope I get a good grade on that one.
Hey, you know what we're on now? We're on spring break now. Some of us have been going on trips. Some of us went on trips before spring break.
There's like a group of like 30 people that went to Punta Cana.
There's people who went to
Yeah, I
Punta
was gonna
Cana
say.
because apparently it was like the senior trip, but I wasn't told about it anywhere.
Well,
And it was like the senior trip throughout the whole district because I know people from North Scott because one of our coworkers, Noah Flannery, is on that trip. And I don't know where this was advertised.
probably in the senior group chat. That's just like all the popular kids that act more important than everyone else. But you know,
Damn, throwing shade, dude.
well, to be fair, I think it's a little egotistical to make a group chat, title it the senior group chat, but only invite your specific friends. Just saying, a little egotistical, I will say.
Where Sawyer's gotta hate.
If I was look, Snapchat can have up to 200 people. If they added me, I would immediately add my entire friends list to that group chat.
Well,
Oh,
they don't
senior
add you,
group
dude.
chat. Everyone, come on in.
Yeah, and that's why you didn't get an invite.
Are you in it?
No, but I've been invited.
Wait, there's
What?
invites. How formal are you?
That's
You were
insane.
cordially invited. They sent a messenger to your class and were like, "David Ball."
Yeah, they gave me a pass. I had to go to counseling, and my counselor was like, "David,
You've been invited to the senior group chat. You know how big of a deal this is?
This is a huge
And-
honor.
and I
Why'd
turned
you-
it down. No, it was during
Why'd you
court.
turn down? Why'd you pass on the opportunity?
You could have been an insider.
Because I didn't tell them why I said no, but I just don't want to associate myself with a bunch of those people. So
You are probably right. They probably didn't invite me just for that sole reason that I would just add a bajillion people. Oh, senior
bet-
group chat.
I bet there's other reasons too, Sawyer. But
Oh,
you
I
know,
thought
we
you
can-
said
we
senior
can be
group chat.
kind.
I added all my Mexican friends. What the hell?
Senior group chat.
You
Declan
gotta
Hogan, come
spell
on
this out
in.
better, dude. What the dude? That's
Wait, what does that mean, David? There's other reasons. I just realized you were throwing shade there.
Yeah,
For what?
It's
What
because
purpose?
Sawyer Fields wasn't in it.
yeah. They just didn't want it like to be like so cool because like having the homecoming king would just like it'd make everyone else just feel obsolete.
It exceed aura capacity is what it would do
Yeah.
if I was in there. Yeah. My aura's overflowing. Alex Ewing has incredible aura. I don't know why the hell his episode's like our 4th most viewed episode ever.
It
Really?
is.
Yes.
Alex Ewing sleeps through the entirety of my second block. We have second block together. I don't think he realizes it because he just
He's-
sleeps the entire time.
He's recharging after fiction writing so he can be ready for computer graphics.
Dude, that's the
What-
first like good episode that's in the top 7.
Wait,
I'm very happy.
wait. So, a lot of people saw that episode.
Yeah, I don't know.
169. Everybody saw you not here.
Yeah,
Isn't that the episode
The episode?
where they
What?
found out about the thing?
What?
Secret.
Oh yeah, nobody cares, dude.
Dude, scary.
What? What are we talking about,
Okay,
guys?
you can't start. Oh, you started this segment, dude. You're locked in to tell whatever story
don't
you're
roll
alluding
with
to.
Are we talking
What?
about why Ian was gone?
Yeah.
Okay, why were you gone again?
Okay. So I was on a cruise, and
Oh shit!
I think we
Yeah,
already
that-
just dropped that last episode, didn't we? Didn't we
Wait,
just
I
say
thought
FBI
he
that?
was
top
sick.
secrets. Ian Chandler was on a cruise.
now that didn't sound like a big deal, well, but I forgot to call off for work, so I just called in sick for the whole week. And obviously, I don't want anyone to know about it because I can get fired or something.
Or something.
Or something. So I was. It's kind of funny. The cruise it was a Bahamas cruise or a Caribbean cruise. So we went to the Bahamas and Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. And at one point, it was like a Wednesday or something. I had to work, and I was on a beach in the Dominican Republic, texting my boss, telling him, "Hey, I'm sick. I won't be able to come in today."
Nice.
I know. I thought it was
Crazy.
fun.
What cruise line did you take?
It was called the Princess Cruise, and honestly, I would not recommend it unless you're above the age of 50.
I was
Dude, that sounds
Probably.
like fun, dude. I don't know about you.
It was
I
like
love myself some old ladies.
It was definitely geared towards
Oh,
older
okay.
people. It was still a lot of fun. Like I had a great time. Let me think. I guess I'll just start at the beginning. When you get on, they had this medallion thing that would like track you. It was like you wore it around your neck. And I felt like I lost aura when I was wearing it, but you had to use it for everything. Anyways, I felt lame wearing it,
So,
but they told it.
What
They
were
told
they?
you.
What,
What
are
was
you
that?
explaining why they were tracking you? I don't understand.
So you could track each other, but if you fell off the cruise ship, then it would like notify the ship to stop.
Oh,
And I don't know why they were tracking us besides that.
That's probably it, to be honest.
Probably. But
this guy's taking a shit right now.
you also use it to get into your room and to do all sorts of other stuff. Everything was free. That was honestly the coolest part. You could just go up to any restaurant and just get free food.
Well,
So I probably gained like
Whoa.
20 pounds. Well, because the ticket was 200. It was 2,000.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Damn.
get at.
How many days was it?
7. It was a week.
Oh, that's not bad.
It was really good. I think I broke a law when I was there.
Ooh.
You broke an American law.
I think it was a local law.
Oh,
My girlfriend said the one thing she wanted was a shell. And we went snorkeling in this area. And I saw this little shell on the bottom of the ocean. And I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to take this, but I still took it. And
I actually know the law.
What's the law?
So you can't take it if there's something living inside of it.
Interesting.
Was
So
there something
yeah.
living inside of it?
I took it and I looked inside, and it was one of those like it was kind of like a conch shell, but not really. It was like curved, so I couldn't
Yeah.
see inside. But I shook it, and I was
There's
like,
a homeless
"Oh,
guy
there's
in
nothing in
there."
there."
Oh, so you're gonna
And-
kill it before you take it out. Yeah.
And I brought it to the beach and put it in a little bag, and then went back onto the ship. And what did I do with it? Once I was in the ship, I think I just put it in the sink, and then I'm in my room walking around. I go into the bathroom in the sink, and this little like snail thing is crawling out of the shell, and it's like moved across the sink.
Dude,
It was the ugliest thing I'd ever seen. I don't know what it was, if it was a snail or something. I was actually scared of it. I don't know why, because it moved like at
probably was like a slug, right?
maybe.
Or
But-
like a snail.
I was thinking, I think the cruise is like not gonna like this. It was just chilling in here. And we had like 2 days left in the cruise, but there was a button that you could turn off room service. So I just never let anyone in our room.
Wait, so was it in there the
it's
entire?
just festering in there.
In there for 2 whole days, and it survived for 2 days.
Did you eventually get it back in the ocean?
No,
Why didn't you just hook it off the side?
I thought about it, but my girlfriend wanted a shell. She was
So
gonna get
what
some-
happened with the
Wait, no.
snail?
You didn't take the snail out of the. Wait, what?
What do you mean?
No, you're leaving details
Oh,
out
because
right
you were
now.
scared. Because you were scared of it.
I didn't touch it. The shell and the snail stayed as one.
Oh,
I
so
don't
you
know.
left it there?
I don't know if the snail could even get out. I did not leave it there. I put it in a bag and shoved it in my suitcase and then left.
The snail
And-
included?
You get.
What the fuck is wrong
It was
with you?
still alive when I put it in my bag.
Okay, where is the snail now?
So we had 1 day in Florida before we flew back, and I just left it in my bag. I didn't touch it. And we get home, take it out of the bag, and it's still alive.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know how. I was honestly just waiting for it to die, and it's been out of water for 4 days now, 4 days straight. It flew in a plane. I don't know how it's still alive. I don't know how it was breathing.
You
but
brought an invasive species into the United States.
I did. Where did I take it from? Turks and Caicos is where I took
Oh
it.
my god, okay, finish the story. What
I'm
happened
gonna
to
call. I'm gonna call
Okay,
ICE.
so then we took the shell and put it in the microwave and killed the snail.
him? Are
like, with
you
that.
fucking with me?
No.
That is
Did it die?
terrible.
So now it's dead. We then got a pot of boiling water and put the shell in the boiling water to dissolve the snail. And now I have a shell.
Holy! Wait, you dissolved it.
The shell is still intact.
What the hell, dude?
Wait, can we see the shell? Do you have it on you?
It's upstairs.
No, I forget about it.
Why wouldn't you just like?
You microwaved it like a gremlin, bro.
Why did you
Holy
microwave? Wait, was it still in the shell? Could you not have like just? I don't know.
Did it ever leave the shell?
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't do it. My mom did it.
You have an accomplice. Did it leave the shell in the on the cruise? You said it like crawled out.
No, it didn't crawl out. It dragged the shell with it. I think it was like attached to the shell. Maybe I
You
don't know.
kidnapped a foreigner, smuggled them into the United
Full-on brought an
States,
illegal
and
migrant, and
tortured
then dissolved
them.
him into this country.
That's terrible.
Holy shit, dude!
This is the worst story ever told on the
I
podcast.
didn't know what to do. What was I supposed
What
to
was
do?
your
I
next
can't-
step if it survived
Put it back in the
radiation and
water!
boiling?
Oh my! I was too deep in at that point. I was in America. What was I supposed to do with
Oh
it?
my
I don't know. Not have taken it. Not have taken it from the ocean if you weren't sure there was nothing in it.
Can I offer you an idea?
What?
You drop some like vinegar in it, and it'll crawl out. You don't have to microwave it.
Good
What
idea.
the fuck?
Well, okay, when it was gonna die anyways. Like he had to have killed it, right? There was no way it was gonna live anywhere if he was in Iowa. There's nowhere to keep it alive.
He nuked it.
I bought an aquarium. I don't know.
Mississippi River.
I don't know. This might be worse than Owen Hubbard's crushing a bird with a brick story.
One time I stabbed
Birds
a
have more
frog to death with
feelings
some
than that
chalk because
blood.
I was trying to color on it.
What happened? I say that again.
Accidentally, when I was 3 years old with my cousin, we stabbed a frog to death with some chalk because we were trying to give it tattoos. We were trying to draw on the thing, but we were a little too heavy-handed. Let's get back to you microwaving a sea animal.
Okay, I didn't just come up with that on my own. I googled how to get a sea creature out of a shell, and it said to microwave it and then boil it. So that's what
Would you
I did.
Google it on Mike? What the hell?
No shot.
There's
No
no way
shot.
Google said that. What page
Do
of
it.
Google did you go
Do
to? You have Snapchat AI, didn't you?
How to get a sea creature?
Put it on the
Out.
popcorn setting of your microwave, and when it stops popping, take it out. Jeez, dude.
Out of a shell. Let's see what Google says. How to get? Can I get an answer, please?
You need to make the thumbnail of this episode like a snail banging on the window with fire behind it.
You need to cool them down so that way you can hit plus the cold water. This is also bad. Use a sharp tool to pry it out. Like you want me to reach and stab it and then.
I googled how to
I
get
think that's
critter
inferring
out of
that
a shell.
it's already dead.
It says to safely and efficiently remove an animal from a shell, you can boil the shell briefly, then use a hooked device or dental pick to extract the animal.
Boiling, I can understand. That's not what I'm questioning.
I swear someone
Right.
told me to microwave it. It might have been my grandma because she told me how she got rid of it.
Hold on, I'm an experienced veteran of removing sea animals. That I could have never guessed where that story was going because when you said I broke a local law taking a shell when I was snorkeling, I assumed you meant that like Yellowstone law where it's like if every tourist takes a rock Or if every tourist takes a coyote, we won't have any left, so you can't pick anything up off the ground.
Mhm.
But I think you might have broke a Geneva Convention, let alone a law, man. I
I
don't know
was-
about that.
I spent like an hour searching for it, so I
You
deserve
stole
it.
an exotic animal. You stole.
You smuggled an exotic creature through seemingly multiple
Rude.
territories.
No, because we were on the last islands. All we did was we left Turks and Caicos and then went to Florida.
This story is making
He just took
me
out the
very
immortality snail, dude.
What'd
He
you say?
solved the
He,
puzzle.
he killed the immortality snail.
Oh yes.
That meme always makes a comeback. Yo,
Mhm.
you guys watch the new season of Invincible?
Mm,
No,
I
nobody.
thought it like ended.
No, what?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
thought like everybody died or something. I didn't watch any of it. I just
What?
assumed it. I
I just
assumed that
assumed
based
that
on the
the
reels
TV
I saw.
this is not Evangelion. People survive. Do any of you
Don't
even
know
get
what
what
that
I?
means.
All right, never mind. I
I didn't
shouldn't have
watch
said
any of
it.
it.
Everyone
I
dies
watched
in that show.
I watched half an episode in pre-calculus class when Corbin was watching it in front of me.
Oh yeah, and he went, "I'm invincible," and then the title card appeared. But, dude,
Interesting.
new season was fire. Yeah. Anyways, I wish I could
Season
talk
2
about
or
it more.
season 3?
But season 3, the
Hmm.
newest season, I would like to talk about it more. But it seems like you guys just don't have good taste and don't know what a good show is. So you
No,
don't.
I'd like to know. I'd like to know.
Know about what? What am I supposed to say? Just spoil the whole thing? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Finale was pretty good,
Okay.
guys. I like the
Sure.
part where the villain was like, "I'm evil, invincible," and that's not what happened at all. But, well, I guess it kind of is actually. But
I'm intangible.
Spoilers.
I don't know. Have you guys seen the clip of the lady interviewing Steven Yeun, who's the one who plays Invincible? And she goes up to him and it's like, if his name's Invincible, why can we see him? And he's just like, because
I've
his
not
name's
seen it.
Invincible, not invisible.
Oh, I have seen that.
Does he try to be respectful or does he?
Yeah, he tries so hard to be respectful. He like looks at her like she's an idiot. He's like, because his name's Invincible, not invisible.
What a guy.
Such a funny clip.
Mhm.
I love it. I love it so much.
I thought that I saw that on like Instagram or something. I thought it was fake, like AI generated.
No, that was that was real. Dude, I went and saw Mickey 17, the new movie that came out as
That
Alex.
looks so good, dude.
It was actually pretty fun. I worked last night and this like lady walked out of it and was like, "That was the weirdest, just strangest movie I've ever seen in my life." Okay, calm down. It wasn't that weird, but it was a fun movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Very interesting. It felt like a fresh of breath air, in my opinion. It felt unique. As Ian noticed. But
What
I-
movie are you talking about?
Mickey
Sorry.
17. It has
What's-
Robert Pattinson.
What's it about?
It's about basically the plot summarized is that this like group of people went on this spaceship to go to a different planet, like far away, to live. And one of the people on the ship is named Mickey, who he needed to get off Earth, so he volunteered for like the lowest of low positions. So he's what's called an expendable. Basically, what that means is the people on the ship copied his DNA, and like one of the things they do, for example, is they like want to test out like a nerve gas and see how well it works. So they just use it on him and kill him with it. And they're like, "All right, it works." And then they basically use a printer machine to print out a new Mickey with all his memories. So he just like that's why he's called an expendable because he's expendable, right?
That does
'cause they
sound
can just-
interesting.
There was one scene in the trailer where they sent him down onto the planet and had him like breathe in the air to see if there was any like foreign
Yeah,
diseases.
and there was, and they had to kill him like 5 times before getting a vaccine.
Is this like a drama movie or is this like they show that
It's-
clip 37 times showing how he dies a bunch of
No,
times?
no,
and,
no,
like,
it-
a
the-
rhinoceros attacks him or something?
I'll just say
It's
this.
like
I don't think
Jumanji.
I don't think this is a spoiler. All the deaths happen like right at the beginning. That's why it's called Mickey 17 because it's about the 17th one.
You
Oh.
figured that out from the trailer. I figured that out.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, like all like those dying scenes happen like right away. It just is like exposition. But basically, that's like the premise of the film. Essentially, is that like that's what he is. It's like a sci-fi comedy. Really, there's a lot of humor. There's some action, but it's mostly sci-fi and also comedy.
That's what I would figure. Oh, have you seen the Novocaine movie?
No, it just came out, but
That's another movie I want to see.
That sounds interesting as well. New movies coming out. Snow White comes out, I think, right now as we're recording this.
What
Did
they
that
make her
not get
black?
like
Did
super
they make her black?
canceled? I thought they like
Is she
stopped
black?
advertising for it a year ago. Did
No,
they like change the movie?
Well, it's because there's a number of things that went on. One, a lot of people did have backlash against the fact that the actress is not white. And then the
No,
actress
it's just that she's a dickhead, dude.
well, that as well, because
I
then
don't-
the actress responded to said criticism by going, "I don't even care about the movie. I'm only doing it for the money. I don't give a shit." And they're like, "Okay, so why the hell did they even cast you if you don't want to be Snow White?" And then
Live action.
yeah, it's live
That was
action.
a dumb question. What race is the Snow White?
I don't remember, but not really
Filipino or
important.
something. Some sort of island.
It's not that important. All that matters is that like she was being like really annoying on social media about the movie, and then people were like mad about that because they were like, "Damn, you're being mean." Like, because she legitimately was saying, "I don't give a shit about the movie."
He was like, I
And-
don't. I think she hadn't seen the original Snow White or something.
Yeah, that as well. And then
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
so-
the original Snow White, but if I was gonna be cast in the new one, I'd watch it.
if you were in it,
Kind of you.
Do you think people would be less mad about you being Snow White?
I don't know,
Me?
maybe
I'd be very happy about it.
The
Ian
way-
would do it. Ian would do it perfectly. I think you dollying
I
up.
played a girl in The Bachelor. I did pretty good.
He
That's,
did.
that's true.
He did the best,
they-
dude.
Did they have to change the dwarves? Because I thought they looked better in the trailer than like the leaked images from a year ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was like optical illusion.
They look
yeah, that-
greasy.
That was another problem that some people had with the movie, that like the dwarves are CGI and not like actual dwarf actors. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
that
know.
one wasn't. I don't know. I only heard about that one
Either
briefly,
way.
and I don't have an opinion. I don't
Were
feel.
you gonna get? Was it 14?
What?
Or is it 14?
7?
Where are you gonna get 7 dwarf actors?
There's a. I don't know what the.
I only know. of
They're
one.
not. They're not that uncommon in Hollywood.
I mean,
Oh no! The problem is that the original dwarves are just normal people that they shrunk with CGI.
Yes, that was the
That's
problem.
weird as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
okay, that
just-
was the problem. They just took normal actors and made them small, so then they changed it to CGI.
They don't look like good CGI. They look like Christmas, like wooden statues that you'd put around your house. If you're like a creepy old man,
Kind of silly.
they don't. They look a little distressed.
Dude, guys, I
I
made
couldn't
an.
see them singing. Certainly, they don't look as like. They're not like. They look like they would fit 14 dudes in a house, and the original ones don't look like that. They look
Guys.
like they'd be into that. They kind of look like Where the Wild Things Are with their noses.
Oh, a little bit.
oh
That's
my
a
God,
crazy
wait,
movie, dude.
Jacob,
What?
where the wild things are?
Yeah. what
Yeah.
happened?
My dad had a picture, like a original art piece from I think the dude who made that book, but I don't know, he hated it. I don't know, he was just like, this art piece is stupid. And I don't know, it was probably a reprint or something, but I wish I could find it because it's really cool.
Guys, I made a new channel banner. You guys see that?
I
not
did see that. I was trying to think of a funny response, but I never did.
Yeah, it's
apologize.
pretty lit. There's more people on it now. And we're all aged
I
up.
like that.
I used the same exact photos for Baxter, Jerry, Caden, and Graham because I didn't really know any others to put. But everyone else is updated.
But you put it in the group chat?
Who did I replace?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. What do you mean? Who did you replace? I mean, everyone who
You
was
just
on
did
the
more people?
original. Everyone who was on the original is still there, except for CJ because he graduated. But oh, that's something. My friend CJ. I actually another reason I didn't put him on, and I kind of feel bad for this. Another reason I didn't put him on the new banner, even though he was on the old one, was because one, he's graduated, but two, I thought he just didn't like me anymore. Because there was a day where I like wanted to. I saw something that made me think of him, and I wanted to send it to him. So I went to Snapchat and tried to find him, and I'm like, he's not there. So I scrolled my entire friends list. I'm like, shit, I think he unadded me. And then I went to Instagram, and then I was like, shit, he's not following me either. What the hell? So then I just assumed he didn't like me anymore. But I think what he did, he's probably just unadded everyone from Bettendorf without care of who they were. Because yesterday at work, I saw him, and he said hi to me.
Yeah, what
And
the
it was
fuck are you
cool.
talking about?
What?
Dude, that's like a.
Some people do that when they graduate. They literally just unadd everyone.
Yeah, I don't like people who do that. They're
probably
like,
won't.
I want to get away from all these stupid people from high school. Whoa, dude, I didn't do anything.
Hey, I
stupid.
switch off and on in that mindset every 2 weeks, dude.
That's real.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
What are you
I've been
posting in the group? Shut the
I,
fuck up, dude. Stop.
I've been following more people just so like after high school I can like somewhat know what people are doing.
I think I'm just gonna follow everybody from high school on the last day. Cause then it's what? Cause I feel like I don't know. I feel weird adding people out of the blue, like people that I barely know. I'm like,
Yeah,
I should be
yeah.
following you, but I didn't get an Instagram till a year ago. But now I've had Instagram for a year, so like, why am I following you now?
my thing is
I
that
follow
like
90 people. Why are you one of them if I barely know you?
my thing with that mindset is like in terms of how I feel, it's like if I am okay and like that I'm following you now, I'm not gonna magically stop liking following you when I graduate. I'm not gonna magically be like, well, now I don't actually like this person anymore.
I think I would be following 20 people if I unfollowed everybody from high school. Like I
Exactly.
seriously, I don't know.
Awkward silence.
Say something. We gonna say
I don't
something,
know.
man?
That's like a pretty complete thought, I'd say. It's a pretty good old dandy thought. Let's think here. I don't know. Are you guys hyped
One
for
time
fourth
I
quarter?
followed this
Never mind.
girl from New York and I complimented her jacket.
Oh my
and then
god.
she said, "What jacket?" And then I stopped responding because she didn't know what jacket I was talking about. It's the
What
one
ja-
in her profile picture.
Oh, okay. I laughed so hard because when I heard that sentence, I thought it was just gonna be once I followed a girl, and I thought you meant literally. I heard from New York. I'm like, you followed a girl all the way from New York.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Dude, I could do that.
What? Do not say that.
What?
No, you wouldn't do that.
I think that we should get rid of creeps in the world because I want
Hot
to
take
follow
of the
somebody.
century.
All right, Jacob, that's enough. That's too hot.
I want to follow somebody on the highway just to figure out where they're going, so I can be like, oh, this person's daily life takes them 3 miles away to DeWitt. Good for them, and then I can go on with my day. I want to know where these people on the highway are going.
Okay, hold on.
I want to follow people without stalking them.
Stop. So you want to get rid of all creeps in the world, so you can be the one lone creep, so
You're
no
damn
one
right, dude.
suspects you. So that way, no one has a fear of creeps. So that way, you can be a creep without people being afraid of it.
I want to be a creep so bad, dude.
It's like that movie of the one guy who's like the only one in the world that can lie.
Yeah.
I don't follow this. Dude, I want all creeps to go away so that way I can
Think
like,
about I don't
chase
know,
women in subway stations and they don't run away from me. You know what I mean?
the word people watcher is like used so much, but like what the hell? Who the hell actually does that?
Me.
What do you do?
Well,
'Cause I would like to do that.
People watching is different from creeping. People watching is like if you're out in public and you see someone walking in a weird way and you're like you just watch them walk in a weird way and like, huh,
Yeah.
look at that.
I thought it was
Creeping
like,
creeping
I thought
is
it was
when
sitting
you
in a mall. I thought it was like sitting in a mall eating like Sonic drive-in and then just like watching the people walk about their daily lives and
Okay,
being like,
I
look at
think
these peasants. They
I
don't even
think
know I'm
people
watching them.
okay, people watching
what I wanna
becomes
do.
creeping when you go out solely to look at other people. Like I feel like I people watch when I'm like at work. I mean, I know that's kind of different, but like I'd like take note of other people. Creeping is if like I saw someone walking funny and then chose to follow them so I could continue to watch them walk funny.
Yeah, why is it okay to watch a group of people and not just one person? Individuals, I'm an
People feel safer.
individualist. Individuals are interesting.
Uh-huh.
I used to, when I was a little kid and I had nothing to do with my life,
You asked a
I would-
question. Okay.
I would be like, tomorrow, I'm gonna follow this person all day, like my mom. I'm gonna follow this person all day, see what they do today. Or one time I did that to a dog, and I never actually did it. I just thought about it. I was like, what if I just followed this person all day to see what they were doing? Like, how's their life go? That's not that weird for a 5-year-old, dude.
No,
I want to
no,
see how
it's
other
not.
people's lives are. I want to see what my cat's life is. He does jack shit.
Yeah. I suppose my
Animals
thing.
are just
You
less
talked
interesting.
about something. You asked a question and we never followed up on it. You asked, what's the difference between watching a group of people and watching a single person? Is there a difference?
It's more creepy. It's less creepy to go out and sit on a bench and watch like everybody in a park than to stare at one person
No, it's
intently.
creepy. No, what? Okay, hold on. No, it is creepy either way. I already said
No,
this.
it's not. Only if you're 50 years old and you have a graying beard. But if you're like, if you're me, if you're me and Ian sitting on a bench watching everybody else, it's not weird. But if you are just one person, it's kind of weird.
Oh, I thought you meant
Why
you're
can groups of
watching a
people be
group of
creeps?
people.
I
But
thought
one
the
person
same
can't.
exact
No,
There's always
they can. I thought you were comparing watching a group of people versus watching a single person.
It's not the same
Um,
thing.
But even
would,
still,
but
I
I
mean,
went
I
back
feel
on that
like
thought.
my point still stands. Where like, if you're going out, I think it's weird. Regardless, if you're going to a park just to watch the people at the park,
What else
like,
do
you don't
you
even know
do in a
anyone there.
park?
You watch other people. No, that's not. No, you go there to do your own thing.
What is your own thing?
Or chill.
What's the point of parks, dude?
What?
What are you chill doing? How can I
You
chill
did
without
not-
analyzing other people's behavior?
Read
Why
a
do people-
newspaper. Do a crossword puzzle.
I could never go. I hate going on walks.
Bird
I
watch.
could never go on. I don't know. I hate going on walks.
And no,
Just-
I'm not going to debate the morality between watching birds versus watching people. Watching birds.
Watching some
morality.
chicks, dude. I
What?
could go for some of that.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Just
I
cancel
could-
us.
I hate going on walks just like in a circle around my block. I'll only go on a walk if I'm going somewhere, but I'll enjoy the walk if I'm going somewhere. But if I have no destination to my walk and my destination is just home, then it bothers me and I don't enjoy the
Well,
scenery,
sometimes
the landscape.
the company.
No, I'll
But I
walk
guess
alone.
if
I
you-
don't give a shit.
Oh,
I just want to be going somewhere.
I don't. I don't know. I disagree. I think walking is enjoyable. As long as it's not.
Nerd.
Okay,
One
buddy.
time,
This guy
fourth
likes
quarter
using
last
his
year,
legs.
I decided I was gonna walk to school. My parents thought I was really weird, but I was like, "Don't worry, it'll stop being weird after I do it 3 times." But then I didn't do it again, so it was kind of weird that just one day I walked to school for no reason.
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
It was nice though. I might do it again. It was sunny. It was a beautiful day.
When was this?
I don't know, pre-calculus last year, that era.
Mm,
I just
that
felt like it.
era. The pre-calc era.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what else has happened since our last episode. Presentation night, right? That happened, right?
Mhm.
Wait, what's
Never-
that?
We never talked about that.
Student council thing.
Basically, what's that? Student council. It's a thing you miss because you're not on student council anymore. But oh shit. But yeah, we had our student council presentation night, and David and I freaking ate down. Okay.
Like we always do.
Because basically you're supposed to get in like a group of at least 2 people, and everyone in student council had to make a presentation, and it could be on literally anything you want it to be, and then you just give it in front of everyone on student council. It's more so supposed to be a test on your like public speaking skills than it is like
Mhm.
how funny or interesting your presentation is. But regardless, I'm gonna say it. Some of the presentations were not that interesting.
Yeah, most of them sucked.
Yep, let's be real here. Let's be real. Well, because half the presentations were literally just student council members as blank, student council members as cartoon characters, student council members as Taylor Swift eras, as dog breeds, as fish. And it's like,
That
oh my
sounds
god,
really
after,
cool.
after
I wanna
8
know
of
what-
these,
I want to know what dog breed I am.
no, because I
don't think I could name any of those for myself. I don't know who I am.
That specific presentation, I literally predicted like a T. Before that even started, I was like, they're gonna make me a fucking chihuahua, aren't they? And guess what? My slide came up, and I'm like, oh, would you look at that? They made me a chihuahua. I should just go end my own life. Like I didn't actually say that. I think if I said that sentence out loud at a Stuco event, they might just be offended for no reason.
Yeah. My
no
my
reason.
favorite presentation was the Stuco members as fish though, because I was like a fat. Well, what was I, like a fat fish? Was I
Yeah,
just fat
yeah.
fish?
No, because that's not
That's
the name of
fucked
it.
up.
But like Owen
What the
Hubbard and
hell?
Noah Martinson's presentation was student council members as fish. First of all, they didn't even try on theirs. Owen admitted
No,
to
they
using
didn't.
ChatGPT to find all the fish. But like for David's fish, I don't even remember the name of it, but they were just like, this fish is really fat and lumpy. Damn.
Damn, what the hell?
My fish
Yeah.
was like the opposite too. Like both are like weight insecurities in one, because my fish, it was like, this fish is really small and skinny. All right.
Look at just-
Jeez, dude.
That's kind of messed
But-
up.
Yeah, they got a point docked for it. Owen got 3 out of 5.
Wait, so
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Oh, David and I got 5
Um,
out of 5s.
Make fun of people.
What was
now.
your
I didn't even-
podcast?
I didn't
What
even
was
know.
your presentation?
Our presentation was unethical student council fundraiser ideas.
Oh, I remember
Mm.
this. I hear
So
about it.
our ideas were like I say our, it was my ideas.
Yeah.
Let's not give David more credit than he deserves. But basically the ideas were like, one was like donate $20 to raise your grade in any class by 10%, and then there was another was donate only $10 to lower someone else's grade by 10%. One of them was like, you pay $50 to put a bounty on anyone in the school's head. Like, if I could pay $50 to put a bounty on Jacob's head, and then for that entire school day, the school will supply water balloons to every other student, and for that entire school day, it's 100% allowed to pelt Jacob Sommers with water balloons, and you won't get in trouble.
Dude, that's
I like that.
that'd be
Uh,
funny
wha-
as hell.
I'm trying to think of what the one of them was just bank robbery. That whole slide was a joke.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I came up with was
Bridge pass.
that was David's one contribution.
Only contribution.
What the other one? What was it? I don't. Oh, it was the dunk tank. It was where
Oh yeah.
you have unlimited votes. You donate $1 to cast a vote for any student in the whole school. Like no volunteers. You can vote for anyone. And I could donate $50 to cast 50 votes for Jacob. And whichever student gets the most vote at the next pep assembly, that student just gets dunked in a dunk tank in front of everyone.
Dude, what if I had rabies?
What?
What?
Dude, have you
I
seen videos of people with rabies? Because they're like allergic to water. That's actually so scary. That's my biggest fear is getting rabies.
That is actually a decent fear.
Biggest.
It's actually super sad. Like, I don't know. You see the videos of people with rabies and they like can't talk. They're like barely people anymore. It's really
The
sad. 'cause it's
treatment
like
for
a,
rabies is
I
like
think there's like 1.5% of people who survive rabies.
Well, yeah,
Wah,
'cause
Which is
wah.
crazy.
you have to be treated like almost immediately, and the treatment is like a bajillion shots.
Yeah, but I think the treatment is pretty
Get shot.
consistent though, because it's very easy to get rabies. I think.
Well, yeah, you just have to be bit by something that has rabies,
Gosh.
which is,
Yeah.
and assuming that you don't live in a cave, you're not going to be exposed to very often.
Well,
I'm
you have such a
filming
high
my own
opinion of
video.
yourself.
I don't know. Well,
Maybe I
okay.
do live in a
I
cave.
will admit it is kind of scary to think about though, because I mean, obviously, like the most common source of rabies is bats. Like that's where it comes from. But bat bites are like so small and insignificant that if like a bat were to bite you in your sleep, you probably would not even notice.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like if a bat bit you in your sleep, you wouldn't notice when you woke up. So don't sleep in your attics, kids.
Right. Okay.
What were we talking about? We're talking about presentation night.
The dunk tank thing.
Yeah, so there's that. That was my idea. And David and I, our presentation skills are immaculate. We had the whole school roaring, whole room roaring with laughter.
Yeah.
I do say so. And I'm trying to think of what some of the other ones were. I don't know. I disagree.
Dude,
Oh,
one of the freshmen literally just like made up stories about like she was like student council members Hallmark.
yeah, she just like made up Hallmark movie plot
And,
lines for people
you know,
on student council.
I hate Hallmark movies, but the worst part about it is that she didn't even present them. She just said read them yourself. Just put them up on the screen. She's like, you guys can read them. And then she started talking to her friends.
What if I didn't pass English class?
What's like the whole point of presentation night isn't the stupid slideshow. It's presenting. I don't know. I found that really
One of
annoying.
them was like it was Paige and Mallory. This was like hot takes. I don't remember which one of them had this take. I wholeheartedly disagree with the take that mac and cheese is better eaten with a spoon than it is with a fork. No,
Mac
it's
and cheese
not.
is better
What?
with a spoon.
That's a hot
It's
take.
not. No, it's better with a fork. And her excuse was like, "You get more mac and cheese if you use a spoon." No, you don't.
No,
with a
you
fork-
100% do.
No, you don't. No, you
best-
don't. No, you
the-
don't. No, you don't. No, no, no,
You
no,
only
no,
have
no.
baby
No.
spoons in your house then.
It depends on which mac and cheese you're having. Are you having the mac and cheese with like not a lot of like liquid
It's
cheese, or do
pasta.
you have?
Pasta is a dish designed to be eaten with a fork.
pasta.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
because
matter
most
the
pasta
dish.
is like, dude.
You
No,
eat it
'cause,
with
like-
a fork.
Because spoons are just miniature bowls.
You gotta be shitting me right now. You eat it.
Why do you stab pasta? If you stab macaroni, it splits in two.
What macaroni are you eating?
No, I'm with
Shaped.
Jacob on this one.
How big are the forks you're using that it's splitting the mac and cheese in two?
Regular size forks. I don't know.
No.
Well, it's because
No.
it doesn't grasp it usually, so then you put a bunch of holes in it, and then it's like that carnival game where you have to shoot the circle around the star, and then it just and then it
Maybe it
flaps
is my
around, and then
take.
you
I don't
can't
know.
eat it before it splits in two.
But I will
And
stand
then
by
you
that.
have you go for another bite, and then all your macaroni is split in two, and you just grind it down until it's like those videos where watch me ungrind this
You've
and try
clearly
to
got a poor
figure out what it is
strategy.
before I unground it, and then you just have a bowl of basically yogurt, but it's cheese
Are
yogurt,
you
and
okay?
it's
So
disgusting.
you're making it sound like when you're eating mac and cheese with a fork, you put a blindfold on beforehand, and you're just like, am I getting it?
But do you truly think that even if you max out a fork, you stab 4 pieces of mac and cheese, what can you get 5 rows of that? That's 20
Regardless
mac and
of
cheese.
the
You can
mathematics
get
of how many you
significantly
can get,
more
it
mac and cheese
tastes
in
better
one
with a fork. The
because
taste
it's not
is
just the
simply better
surface
with a
area. It's not
fork.
just the volume of the inside of the spoon, which is like a half elliptical. It's the volume of that plus like a mound of mac and cheese you can get on top.
It tastes better with a fork. The taste is better with a fork. I will say this as well. When I get ice cream from Whitey's, I get very upset when they forget a spoon because when I get home, I think Whitey's ice cream tastes better with the plastic spoon than it does with a silver one at my home.
No,
I
yeah,
agree with
that's
that.
correct.
That's true.
So mac and cheese tastes better with a fork than it does with a spoon.
Do
Uh,
do you dislike the juice, the milk at the bottom?
What? You are making mac and cheese wrong.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no,
As a
Jacob has a point,
baseline, can you
though.
give me an instruction tutorial on how to make mac and cheese
No,
quickly?
I follow the
Sawyer, do you like a soupy mac and cheese or like a curdled kind of mac and cheese?
Curdled is disgusting way
Curdled
of
is the
putting that.
bad is the worst way to put that.
That is insane.
Do you like using just like pre-shredded cheese when you're making? No.
Do you like your stuff to be like molded or?
Okay, no,
Do you-
that's not what I mean. You know what I mean.
Do you leave your mac
Vaguely.
and cheese out overnight before eating it?
Yeah. So you how much milk do you put in your mac and cheese, Sawyer?
Dude, I don't know.
As little as you can.
Yeah.
Do you make it to where there's like a thin layer of?
Okay, I'm not even.
Of-
we're not talking. I'm not talking about like the creaminess. You said, "Do you drink the milk at the bottom?" It's not milk.
It is milk. What do you put
Well,
water in
It-
mac
okay.
and cheese?
Yeah, it is milk.
I have a
yeah.
special
But yeah.
recipe to make shitty mac and cheese. What I do is I boil the mac and cheese. First of all, I use shaved mac and cheese because it tastes better because there's more surface area for the cheese to envelop itself in, invite itself into the crevices. But I boil the mac and cheese until there's still a little bit of crunch in the center of each thing of pasta. And then I strain it out, and it's a little bit cold. But then I put all the cheese on, and then I put the butter in, and then I put probably triple the amount of milk that you're supposed to put on it. So it literally is a soup, and it's more akin to cereal, and it's really cold. And just on certain days, it'll hit the right spot because what happens is that the cheese is all in the milk. And the macaroni is actually kind of gray because it's really just regular pasta. And it's a little crunchy, and it's like cereal. It's like cheese cereal with cheese milk.
You are an abomination.
It's like cheese Nesquik.
Okay, so when I was saying that it's not milk at the bottom, like I'm aware that it's milk, but it's supposed to be like creamy because it's. Are you saying that you just got like straight white dairy at the bottom of your mac and cheese?
It's cheese milk. It's milk with cheese in it. What do you mean it's supposed to be creamy?
Well, yeah, but like okay, by the way you were
It
saying
is
it,
milk.
the way you were saying it made
Define
it
milk.
sound like it was legitimately like cereal, and it was just straight milk at the bottom.
It's yellow cheese milk.
Yeah, that's what it is. I was imagining like,
powder-
just-
What is cheese powder even? I don't understand how cheese. I don't understand how they differentiate cheese. Cause like cheese is just milk, like cream and salt. So like, how do you make some yellow? 'Cause
Kraft.
some cheese does turn yellow naturally, as opposed to like a lot of cheese they dye. But White cheese is usually better. I can't stand yellow cheese with chicken. Only provolone goes with chicken. And I don't even like provolone cheese.
Uh-huh.
But yellow cheese goes better with beef.
Is that
David.
fact?
Oh.
And salads.
All right. How about we switch topics here, guys? How about I'm done talking about
I'm
cheese.
thinking about feng shuiing the shit out of my room because you ever heard that term? I'm
No.
thinking about reorganizing my whole room because I saw this dude on Instagram Reels 3 months ago. I haven't seen him since, but like viewers or like his followers would just send in pictures of their room, and he'd be like, "Your feng shui is shit." And you know what I'm talking about?
I know
You
exactly what
explain.
you're talking
You
about.
explain him.
Oh fuck! Isn't it it's to do with the mutton chops, right?
Was he Asian?
No,
Oh, my guy was Asian.
I have no idea then.
Oh, he would like people would send him their rooms, then he would just like print everything out and like reorganize their rooms and be like, now the feng shui is better in your room, and because he would say that like beds like facing the door, and like the evil like hallway
Invites the
eminence
demons in.
would like make you sleep worse.
That's actually.
But I'm thinking about moving my bed onto this wall and then moving my like TV and stuff over here. But I don't know if there's space. But I might do that tonight because I have a mound of Gatorade bottles
Ew.
that.
Clean your room. Clean your
It's just
fucking. Ew!
Gatorade.
Oh my god! Clean your room.
Gatorade isn't dirty, bro.
No, but you throw the bottles away.
I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna recycle them because I'm a good Samaritan.
Good.
But it's just Gatorade bottles. I made specifically sure not to throw anything else in that trash can because then it would be gross. But they're all very sealed, empty Gatorade bottles, so I think they're clean. They're clean. I
Okay.
vacuum my room regularly.
Hey David,
Yeah.
what game you playing?
Heyday.
Oh,
Oh, right, nice.
I don't understand how you guys got so far into Heyday so quickly because you started it like a month and a half ago or something.
I didn't.
No,
I
not,
had
not even, dude.
I had an old Heyday account that I played for like a year, and I only got to level 18. Are you
Yeah, I'm
guys
on
using
level 30.
microtransactions?
No, I'm on level 33 right now. Yeah, so it started with just me and like one of my close friends, and then it spread to he got his mom in it and then his girlfriend in it, and then we got in the entirety of our show band. Or not the entirety, but a majority of our show band. And then now we're in the pit for musicals, so then we got like 5 more people from the pit. So we're up to like 20 some people that we got addicted to Heyday. I'm not sure how many of them are gonna stick, but there's like a solid group of kids who are still playing every day.
You know the pit.
I can
That's,
usually get into town builder games, but Heyday doesn't give me enough creative liberty. I tried to make my thing to look even more like a slave house than it does.
All right,
but
Ian.
it
What
doesn't
were
really
you
help
gonna
to have
say?
only cotton fields.
I was gonna say, David, you know the pit is it's what they call my butthole.
All right, Jacob. What were you saying? What were you saying, Jacob?
They don't let you move like anything in Heyday. That's why I liked The Simpsons Tapped Out before they shut down the game.
Where they tapped out.
Dude,
What?
there's
They would
there's
tap out.
some people that are in this we call it a clan. It's actually a neighborhood, but we call it the clan. And they like try to decorate their shit like there's no tomorrow. Dude, decorations cost so much money in this game, it's not even funny. But like
I
that's
just
the
put down a
only thing they
shitload of
care
berry
about.
bushes, but now they're all dead.
Yeah, see, I have a here. You can kind of see my bushes there. They're nice. I keep them well shaved.
Oh yeah, that's my man. That's my guy. He knows what's up.
Yep. So we have fun. That's for sure.
Like now I
Is
want
it-
to play Heyday.
Dude, is that a closing point for the podcast?
Yeah, I
no,
think so.
we're not even close, bro.
Oh my god, we already talked about Ian's butthole. Can we close?
Dude, can I go to sleep?
It
Dude,
is
I
late.
couldn't go to sleep
do-
last night.
What else? Anyone else want
I
to
was
talk
I was home alone last night.
about?
I
And
think
you
I've
didn't
ever
text
actually-
me?
I don't.
I've been home alone for the last couple nights.
I don't think I've ever actually been home alone sleeping, but I was like, it's like 1 in the morning. It's like I can't go to sleep. I have to watch something comforting so I can go to sleep because I don't feel like going to sleep yet. So I thought to myself, I was like, what could get me in the mood for some nice sleep? And I thought I got to thinking, I was like, ooh, I should listen to those Operation Wandering Souls tapes. And I'll tell you, it didn't help. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
No idea. That sounds cool. though.
Operation Wandering Souls was a little operation in the Vietnam War where the American soldiers figured out that the Vietnamese people like were really superstitious and they thought that their fallen soldiers like couldn't go into the afterlife and they would stay around as like wandering souls
Mhm.
on the earth. So the American troops they would they recorded these creepy ass tapes of just like wails and like moans of like ghosts and stuff, and they would like speak Vietnamese. It was probably like war prisoners that they recorded or something, and it was like Vietnamese people like with scary ghost noises being like, "Oh, I should have quit the war. I should have gone back to my wife." And and it's actually super scary if you listen to them. But there's just like 3 minutes of those tapes, and they would play those like in the jungle at night, so they would think that their fallen Conrads were wandering the forest. And I think it was just to get them to quit. I don't think they were actively really just trying to scare them, because I feel like it's their jungle. They're probably less scared than the Americans. But it actually was like a failed operation because the Vietnamese people figured out that maybe they weren't that superstitious or something, because they were like, let's shoot it where the speaker is, and they would just find the dude with the speaker on his back and they would shoot him. So it failed, but there's still tapes, and I watched a short film about it yesterday, and it was really well made.
That's actually so interesting.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
I could
That
tell
help
by
you go- that
David's.
help you go to
You
sleep?
seen that other military operation where they try to make like a gay bomb or something? There's no way you
Yeah.
haven't heard of this.
I
I
kind of
found
yeah.
that one.
They tried to make like a gay bomb to make the French gay, but they were already gay, so it didn't work. It was like, it just, I don't know. Most cool military operations fail.
The cool ones. That was the cool one.
There's really, I
What are
can't,
you talking about?
I really like to look into military operations, but they're mostly lame. I wrote about them on a few AP World quizzes,
Oh,
but the one where they like made blimps of tanks,
What?
that was mid. That was mediocre.
Sounds cool though.
I think David would like to go to bed.
You know what? I don't really
Yeah,
care what
I
game
agree.
it was.
Oh dang. Oh my God, he's getting freaky. Oh my God. All right. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Thank you all for tuning in. Whatever. Bye bye. Bye bye.